doing? Tuesday morning. Shout out to my people that's up going to work, going to school, getting them beautiful babies up for daycare. My people that's already at the job, and my folks on the other side of the world who have completed the day. I love you all. Just wanted to take a moment and shout out to new subscribers. See that we grew a little bit overnight. A lot of people ran across my content for the first time. Welcome, get on in here, gang. As I love to say, we just spirits, and I'm sharing my wisdom from my perspective of the world, and I welcome all perspectives in this thing. We don't want to echo chamber at all. We want to enlighten the masses one by one. I truly believe human consciousness is rising on a level we've never seen before, and that's why there's so much propaganda from the mainstream media and so much hate, because they don't want us to realize, oh, we really inside this thing. We all connected. We all can think an idea, and the answer come back to us. It may not come back right away, but give it a day, a week, a month, and bam, it pop up. And as James Allen said, as a man think, if you guard your body, guard your mind. And we don't realize all the energy around us, it can be used for good or bad, positive or negative. 51.5% of rappers die in homicide. That's extremely crazy. That same way I'm sitting in front of a microphone right now, that's what they do. But they talk. And I'm sure they're unconscious of the words they're putting out into this physical realm. And as Carl Jung says, until you make the unconscious conscious, you're going to repeat it over and over and say, that's my life. And that's why they say, oh, the hood kid's supposed to just die. What Ye say? Drug dealing just to get by. We wasn't supposed to make it till 25. Jokes on you, I'm still alive. Well, if you live in that negative environment, consuming that negative energy, hypnotic rhythm is bound to take place. If you've read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. So I'm just trying to free some people from the negative energy that they entrapped in. And that ain't just in the hood, that's in the suburbs, the trailer parks, all around the world. We've been fed somebody else's paradigm since we've been on this physical plane. And I'm just saying, back up and look at things from a different perspective. We're not as divided as it seems. But they're trying to divide us, really trying to create the Hunger Games right now. But there's a lot of enlightened people that's seeing through, and that's the beautiful part about this internet thing, is how much information we can share. And that's why they suppress, that's why they shadow ban. I had a month where I got like 10,000 new subscribers, and I'll have like the next month where I get like barely 100 subscribers. But God wins in the end, and if God is for us, it don't really matter who against us. They can do whatever they want. And that's why I push the concept so much of you shining your light. Like whoever you watching this video, you know what you love to do, you know what's important to you. And they can't suppress us all. And I've been a point guard my whole life, so I'm cool with sharing the rock, throwing it behind the back pass, throwing you the alley. You slip back door, I drop it to you, catch it, get the easy bucket, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no ball hog. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. And I think that's what we need, is we need new voices telling their story. There's so many people that I'll never be able to reach. They don't like the way I look. They don't like the way I talk. They don't like my perspective, but there's people that will listen to you. My guy Heavy Gant, shout out Heavy Gant, makes great content. We totally different people, and we able to reach different audiences. And if you think about the stronghold that Hollywood or that the media has on the masses, it's because they collaborate. Like for instance, Taylor Swift was here in town at the Chiefs game for Travis Kelce, where our mayor already hopped on social media and like had a post for Chiefs and Taylor Swift fans and all that, like really moved fast. If there's a new rapper, like Sexy Red, she didn't collab with DaBaby already. I'm sure she's gonna have a mixtape dropping with Cardi, Megan, and Nicki. Anytime there's a new artist coming out, they go to the top right away. Jack Harlow had Wayne on his remix, had DaBaby on his remix. Lil Nas X, whatever it is, but open-minded individuals, they don't get those big platforms. Like a lot of people was like, Drake is crazy for working with Sexy Red. I think that was a genius idea. Her whole group, her fan base is 16, 17. He's saying, hey, go check out my music, go check out my past. But the up and coming independent voices, we don't back each other as much. And That's why I'm pushing you. Make content. I promise I'll support you. I promise I like it. I promise I'll share whatever it is. Because I'm not trying to be the most popular in this thing. I want to be the Kawhi Leonard of this. You know, real talk. I'm hella introverted. I don't like talking out loud. I just looked out and the world was going on, and it ain't really many people from the urban environment that can look at things with an open mind. And I understand it if you would have came to me at 15, 16 and said, Johnny, you know, here go 4 or 5 million to talk about murdering people every day. Done. No problem. Like, so I don't think those people were stupid. I think they were caught in a vulnerable situation. They took advantage of it. You know, if you remember the City High song, what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money? Well, if somebody came to Sukihana or Sexy Red and said, hey, you don't really have to live this life no more. You just got to rap about it. I give you money. If somebody came to Cardi and said, hey, you really ain't got to strip no more. I'm going to give you all this money. All you got to do is rap about stripping. You tell me how many people straight up would have turned that down. Nah, I ain't taking that offer. If so, I say you ain't never been in the projects before. You don't know what it's like to be sitting around waiting on the food stamps to come. You know what I'm saying? You legit don't know what it's like to eat church's chicken for dinner, put that same chicken in the cooler and have that for breakfast. You don't know what it's like to have your lights, water, gas cut off consistently. And they always say this, what does a man profit to gain the world and sell his soul? And I understand that now, being a little more intellectual and enlightened, that regardless if I got all those material things, I still would be just as broken on the inside. I get that now. Ain't no way I could have grabbed that concept at 14, 15. And that's when they get these rappers and these new artists. What, Sexy Red is what, 17, 18? How enlightened do you expect someone to be at that age, especially growing up in a broken home? In the propaganda of the world. I didn't realize that the world was propaganda until I shot my first movie. So I started being in commercials. And they were saying, cut, stop. Hey, Johnny, when you say that, can you say it with a little more emotion? Do it again, but this time, be a little more angry. Like, that's when it really snapped to me, like, oh, damn, this is really fake. And then I went on the Jubilee TV show, and we recorded for 4.5 hours, and then they put out a 23-minute episode that every sentence I said wasn't even real. So if I'm the one behind the scenes creating the art and it took a while for me to realize it, what do you think the average 15-year-old kid thinks who don't have a relationship with his dad and his mama always at work out there? He being raised by these screens. That's why I say we need you to make content. We got to balance out the negative energy. You know, we need you to share your wisdom. What books are you reading? This morning I read Prayer, the Art of Believing by Neville Goddard. I want to say, I sent my son Emotional Intelligence 2.0. I can't remember who the author of that is. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is a great book. There's so much wisdom in the world. And all of these books that I be telling y'all about, most of them I listen to on YouTube for free, audiobooks. So that same time that you ride in the car and you listening to your favorite Drake song or your favorite whoever, you know, try to get 5-10 minutes to enlighten yourself. You know, you can be in a reality that you never thought was possible in 5 years. Your current situation ain't your final destination. But what are you doing to get there? You know, whether you got $1 in the bank or $100 million, you're the same person. You still can have a millionaire mindset, to discipline yourself, to eat healthy, to drink water, to take vitamins. Everything you consume is food. Everything. And what's sweet in the mouth turns sour in the belly real fast. So you have to be real mindful. That's why these algorithms are dangerous, because they're going to keep feeding you the same content. If you ain't paying attention, you didn't spend 4 hours looking at booties bounce up and down. You know what I'm saying? As a girl, you done spent 7 hours learning how to contour your face or whatever it is. And like TLC said in Unpretty, you can buy your hair if it won't grow. You can fix your nose if you say so. You can buy all the makeup the man can make, but if you can't look inside you and figure out who you are to be in a situation to make you feel so damn unpretty. And I'm just saying we all have a gift. Talking directly to you, you are beautiful, you are special, you are talented. You can accomplish anything with faith, consistency, and hard work, but how much do you believe in you? In this same negative ass world that we all live in this same YouTube where you're gonna have a video like this, get 4,000, 5,000 negative comments, so what? Be in the world, not of the world. I'm at the job site. I'm gonna get in here and clock in. Just like I said, I wanted to send some early morning words of motivation, inspiration that the lights is on, it's time to shine, baby. You know what you love to do. You know what's important to you. Step out on faith. I think Martin Luther King said faith is taking the first step without seeing the full staircase. And the world has your back. The universe has your back. Never be too proud to pray. Have a super mega awesome day. Always be happy, smile, having a mindset of abundance and gratitude because blessings are always on the way. I love you all. I love you all. I look forward to consuming your content. Yes, you. I'm talking directly to you, not your cousin, not your mama, not your baby mama, not your sneaky link, none of that. I'm talking directly to you. Shine your light. Give your art to the world, baby. We out here. Peace.